at 10. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
As we come on the air tonight, communities in western Connecticut are picking up the pieces after flash floods swept the state, leaving entire neighborhoods waterlogged. And after another storm tonight, people are just now able to assess the damage. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Brent Harden.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. The storms yesterday came as a bit of a surprise for many. Once that rain started in the morning, it just didn't stop.
And Governor Ned Lamont has officially declared a state of emergency tonight, which starts the process of getting federal funds flowing to Connecticut.
Make sure we get to the front of the line. Make sure that front of the line means we get every resource we can.
We got to present evidence. You can't just say, give us the money. We have begun documenting. Our delegation is going to be laser focused. We're going to be on this quest full time right away.
And communities are not just grieving the loss of their homes tonight. Two women from Oxford lost their lives, swept away in the floodwaters.
Yeah, police say Ethelyn Joyner and Audrey Ruskowski were both in their cars on Route 67 when the water came rushing through. Their bodies were found earlier today by rescue teams. So two families and a whole community are in mourning tonight, while other families can't return home because of all the storm damage. In tough times, though, Connecticut comes together.
Yeah, all day our team has been visiting communities impacted by the floods. We've heard and seen people risking their own lives to help their neighbors, and we want to share those stories with you at home tonight.
Connecticut's news station has full team coverage. Fox 61's Jake Garcia talked with Oxford locals raising money to support first responders, now on hour 36 of rescues.
And Fox 61's Kaylee Collins is in NAUGAT tonight, where one stretch of homes was hit especially hard. But first, we begin with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank. So, Rach, will these communities get a break from the rain tonight?
Yes, not only a break from the rain tonight, but a break from the rain in the coming week ahead. This is a change that a lot of us not only want, but need at this point as those cleanup efforts continue. Here's a look at the showers and thunderstorms that came through, adding insult to injury earlier today. And if you take a look right now, there are still some leftover showers along 395 right towards the Rhode Island border. Give it another 15 minutes or so, and those will be gone, and another few showers there in southeastern Connecticut as well. So a few leftover showers, and then we will slowly clear things out as we head through the day tomorrow. But we had some big storms again today with some poor drainage flooding, although not to the level that we had yesterday. This is a picture of a lightning strike from Justin Zeperi in Middletown earlier today. You can even see the rain here in the background. There's the sky where it's not raining. So a really beautiful shot there. Thank you, Justin, for allowing us to share it. Temperatures tonight will drop back near 60 degrees, and you're going to feel a big change in the weather tomorrow. Less humid, cool, comfortable. Morning clouds break for sunshine, and high temperatures will be up around 70 degrees. It looks like this kind of weather is going to be sticking around in the days ahead. Again, something that we not only want, but that folks need in order to clean up and pick up the pieces. We'll take a closer look at rainfall totals, where we stand regarding the 24-hour rainfall record, coming up in just a bit.
All right, Rachel, thank you. Our team coverage continues in Oxford now, a town that really saw the brunt of damage from these floods.
Fox 61's Jake Garcia is live in Oxford tonight. He has more on the cleanup effort and how the community is coming together in the face of tragedy. Jake.
Well, Brent and Sarah, many people around Oxford today spent the day surveying the damage and cleaning up after this weekend's historic floods, just like the staff here at this family-run restaurant that sits on the banks of the Little River.
It just kept coming down and down.
Cleanup efforts underway throughout western Connecticut as people got their first look at the damage since this weekend's devastating floods. Jennifer Santos works at La Terraza Mexican Grill in Oxford and recounts the moments the heavy rain caused the Little River to flood its banks.
It started ripping apart our gas tank to the point we heard like the tss of our gas tank. We were worried sick. We were like, well, what do we do?
She says customers rushed out to find higher ground.
At that point, the water was really high, so a customer was leaving and she almost got dragged by the water. Her husband helped out. Everything was fine. The gas tank ripped apart. It was down right there, stuck under the bridge, and that's when we all evacuated. The water and the current was really strong at that point, and we were just scared.
The floodwaters swept away their patio table and chairs and left their parking lot in shambles.
Our patio tables, our chairs are gone, our dumpsters are gone, our gas tank, the driveway, our patio, the garden is just in shambles.
The river water still present in their basement. All across town, the community is coming together in this time of need.
Had a friend that had strangers staying at her house because they couldn't get, home, so they were opening their homes for people, and that was really nice.
The Oxford High School Booster Club has started a fundraiser selling Oxford Strong t-shirts to give back to the first responders, many of whom are volunteers and worked through the night to keep people safe.
And seeing all the pictures with the fire department being out there, and we have 3 amazing fire departments here in town, I wanted to give back to them. And I felt that bringing this, and let's see what we can do for them.
And if you would like to donate, we have a link to that Oxford Strong fundraiser over on our website, fox61.com. Reporting live in Oxford, Jake Garcia, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Thank you, Jake. Naugatuck was also among the areas hit the hardest by yesterday's flooding. Fire officials reported 10 inches of rain fell across town, damaging roadways, businesses, and of course, homes.
Fox 61's Kaylee Collins is live in Naugatuck now. So Kaylee, tell us what's happening there tonight.
Well, Brent, Sarah, this is an area where residents are used to some level of flooding when it rains, but never to this degree. They tell me that previously existing drainage issues were made all the worse by that heavy rain we saw on Sunday, and unfortunately that led to some homes here being condemned. Intense flooding on Cherry Street in Naugatuck.
It's scary.
I'm in shock. I mean, really in shock. I've never seen this in 38 years that we've lived here.
Has forced some families out of their homes.
Mr. T, we call him. Sweet man. Lived there his whole life, raised his family there. His house is condemned and he's leaving. And he said, no, I'm not coming back.
6 Cherry Street homes have been deemed unsafe for human occupancy, with at least 1 likely to be torn down.
It was heartbreaking last night watching the neighbors next door actually get into a kayak to get out of here.
The Naugatuck Fire Department joined by neighbors like Eric Sweenyer in rescue efforts.
I literally jumped off my porch and swam across the street. We were kayaking up the street to get people in and out.
Now, neighbors they've known for decades just suddenly gone, with nothing but debris surrounding the homes here. You can see on this home the foundation caved in, water lines showing just how high these flood levels got, and residents of Cherry Street now feeling less than optimistic as they take it day by day to rebuild.
I'm trying to get through it right now. I mean, it's a mess down there.
This is it's emotional, mental. It's fatiguing.
Where to begin is simply just trying to save what we can, what's important to people, trying to stop mold, trying to stop any further water damage.
It's a rough road ahead, but one these neighbors will navigate together.
I couldn't do anything to stop any of the flooding, but I could help them. That's the only way you can get through is with each other.
And according to the Naugatuck Fire Department, damage assessment and cleanup was continuing through this evening, but likely will continue for up to several weeks from now. Residents here were looking to bring in some dumpsters that they could find to help with the cleanup of their own homes and flooded basements, and also looking into any assistance from some insurers if there's anything available. We're live in Naugatuck tonight. Kaylee Collins, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Kaylee, thank you. This catastrophic flooding event took us all by surprise. And if your property was damaged, it is time to talk insurance. Most home insurance policies do not cover flooding, which means getting help from your policy holder may be an uphill battle. As you start to clean up, turn off utilities and focus on drying out your home. You want to prevent mold. As you clean up around the house over document damages, experts say you cannot take enough pictures. Everything can be used as evidence when you file, and if you end up making a FEMA claim, call your insurance company to see if they can help with replacing any items. Now, later this hour, we're looking into what items may be covered in a standard home insurance policy. Also important to note, if you have flood insurance, you have only 60 days to send in a proof of loss form documenting your losses. After that, it's next to impossible to get compensation.
And scammers Scammers are going to be using this disaster to try and trick people out of money. The Connecticut Department of Consumer Protection has a warning out tonight. They're advising everyone to be on the lookout for repair companies offering to clean up for a low price without a contract. All home improvement projects must have a contract in Connecticut. There are also charity scams like GoFundMe's that are not linked to the people they say they're raising money for. And finally, you could see cars caught in the flood listed for sale. Often people try and hide the extent of the vehicle damages. Some telltale signs that a car may have been flooded include signs of water damage, mildew, fogged headlights, and a musty smell. Lots to think about here. We'll have more on the flooding throughout our show tonight. For complete coverage and minute-by-minute warnings about severe weather happening in your town, download the free Fox 61 News app or visit fox61.com.